One of the worst passages in the Bible is when the Lord commanded Moses to command the Israelites to slaughter the Midianites. And not only did they slaughter all of the men and take all of their valuables when they burned the entire city to the ground, but Moses also told them, "Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who has known a man intimately. However, all the girls who have not known a man intimately, keep alive for yourselves." So not only did they kill all of the young male babies and children, they also murdered all of the non-virgin women just because they weren't virgins, but the women who were virgins were kept by the Israelites. Now, some Christians might try to justify this to you in a couple different ways. Some might tell you, oh, well, they deserve that because the Midianites were evil. They worshiped a different God. And some might tell you, oh, well, the Lord actually did them a favor. Instead of killing them, he gave them over to the Israelites where they could live under the security of their law, which is just fucking stupid because if the Lord actually cared about the women, he wouldn't have slaughtered the non virgin women just because they weren't virgins. And if we're going to say that the Midianites worshiping another god and possibly sacrificing their children to that god justifies the Israelites murdering innocent children and babies, that logic should also be applied to the Israelites who also worship different gods and also sacrifice their babies. But yet, for some reason, I don't see Yahweh killing them off. Now, that just goes to show you how the lustful authors of the Bible cared so fucking much about purity culture, so much so that they were willing to go against God's wishes, because in Deuteronomy 7, the Lord says, "Furthermore, you shall not intermarry with them. You shall not give your daughters to their sons, nor shall you take their daughters for your sons." And of course, this is talking about all the surrounding Canaanite tribes. And I can already see some Christians coming in here, oh, well, how did you know that they married them? Well, if they didn't marry them, then that means that they wouldn't have gotten the benefits of being the wife of an Israelite. So it would have been no benefit for God to spare them because they wouldn't actually have any security under their law. And before some of you say, oh, well, this law was given after the slaughter of the Midianites. Well, the whole reason this law is given is to prevent the temptation of worshiping another God by people from other tribes. And that's exactly the reason why they went to war with the Midianites, because the Midianite women were tempting the Israelite men to worship other gods. So they went to war with them. So why the fuck would you keep the women who are supposedly tempting you so much?